Good evening. A judge in Guelph says more time is needed for the sentencing of the man at the center of two hit-and-run collisions, one of which was fatal. John Simpson Bard will have to wait until March to learn how much time he'll serve. CTV's Ashley Bacon's been following this case and has reaction today from families.
Frustrated, angry, but understanding. The family of Susan Bard will have to wait another month before learning the fate of the man who pleaded guilty to leaving the scene of a collision causing her death.
I mean, yes, it's a delay, but it's not necessarily a delay. It's just time needed to ensure that justice is being served in the best way they possibly can.
On September 5th, around 1 p.m., Susan Bard was riding her bike along Victoria Road North in Guelph when she was struck by a vehicle. The 35-year-old driver, John Simpson Bard, did not remain at the scene. He was arrested a few hours later at a home in the city's East End. Susan Bard, meanwhile, was transported to a trauma center in Hamilton, where she died from her injuries on September 6th, on what would have been her 79th birthday.
Would I like to this be over so I can officially move on with my life? Yes. Would the family as a whole like this to be over so they could all collectively move on with their lives? Yes. Do we want there to be a rush decision that would potentially not give him what he deserves? No.
The judge told the court she needed more time to review the details of the submissions before she hands down her sentence. Also needing time to consider credit for time served pre-sentencing and the conditions in custody.
It's not viewed as a gift. It's viewed as a reflection of what we're trying to do in this system, which is to do right without doing wrong.
Simpson Bard had previously admitted to court that he was behind the wheel and impaired by drugs in a separate collision while out on bail 3 weeks after the crash that claimed Susan Bard's life. At the time of his latest court appearance, he had spent 151 days in jail.
All of that time does go into, as us lawyers call it, into the bank, and a judge always factors that in one way or the other to the ultimate sentence. It plays a very significant role in sentencing.
The Crown asked for 17 months prison time, 18 months probation, and a 5-year driving ban. The defense looking for time served and a 3-year driving ban.
This is about a family who's hurting, who's suffering, who is still trying to figure out why this happened.
Simpson Bard will be back in court on March 25th for judgment.
And I want him to accept some responsibility of the ramifications of what he's done.
Ashley Bacon, CTV News, Kitchener.